Hey Maria, this is Eric from Web Ethics Solutions, and I want to do a website review for you just to show you the things that need to be improved upon on your website that are costing you clients and money. So the first thing I want to mention is that you have a brochure website, not a website that sells your service. And number two, you don't collect names and emails of visitors. Number three, you don't have a customer friendly design slash navigation. And number four, your call to actions are weak. So we're going to go over this website. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And when it comes to those four things, you're not at fault. We're going to blame MoPro in this instance. So let's do that. Okay, so the first thing here that I noticed about your website, Maria, is that the header's too big. So when I scroll down, see this header here, it turns a bronze color, which is kind of like the same color as your latte machine. It kind of overshadows and gets in the way of your pages, right? So it kind of blocks that. So as I'm scrolling down, it's kind of blocking the text. It's just too big. The header here shouldn't interfere with the content on your page. So that's the first thing that I want to touch base on. Also, your call button here, when you click on it, it goes to a contact page, um, which is okay. But the issue with that is you don't want this to go to a contact page. You want it to be a click to call, so it shouldn't go to a contact page. The button contact should go to the contact page. This you want it to be a click to call. You want to make it easy for your clients to call you, right? So that's another thing that needs to be fixed. Now, this here, these numbers aren't click to call. Even when I checked on the your mobile version of your website, these numbers aren't click to call. This email isn't click. I can't click on this email and it automatically just email you, right? That every number that you have or any way that is the your client, your potential client can contact you should be an easy click to call, especially on the phone, because if this is not click to call, they're gonna have to stop, maybe pull over, dial the number. That just makes it harder for them to do business with you. Nowadays, people just want to be able to click things on a website and they'll be able to communicate with you. So those are three things that need to be fixed. Also, the Orange County click to call doesn't even work. It doesn't go anywhere. So when I click on it, it doesn't even go to a contact page. It doesn't do anything, right? So that's something that definitely needs to be fixed. This needs to be a click to call also. So that needs to be fixed. Okay. So let's go here also. Let's go to your menu pages here. This is fine. I mean, if you want, we could um, make the background a little bit more attractive. It's just kind of plain, but if you like it plain, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. This is okay. This is fine. Like I said, we can make it pop a little bit more. It's just kind of plain. This is fine. Like I said, we can make these things pop a little bit more. It's kind of a plain website, kind of a plain page. Now, here's the issue with this gallery. The photos are uneven. Like you have this header, the photos down here, the photos down here. If anything, this text should be at the bottom so it doesn't make it uneven with the rest of your pictures. There's no photo here, it's a blank space, and then there's all this blank space here. So that should definitely be improved upon. Just looks a little bit unprofessional. It's not a deal breaker, but it just looks a little bit unprofessional. Testimonials. I mean, these testimonials page is okay. I think it can be improved. I just think that the text is a little weird here. It reads weird. Um, what I would have done is probably centered these pictures, put the name up top, and then put the text below, so it doesn't flow. The flow here is kind of off a little bit, and then there's this empty space here, so that's not good. Empty space is never good. Like a wide empty space like this is never good. You're gonna have empty space here and here, right, between gaps and stuff, but a wide empty space, that's not a good thing. It just looks unprofessional. This is fine. This page is fine. Like I said, we can spiff this up a little bit more. It's just plain, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. With that page. That page is fine. General information. This page is fine. I don't like that blank space here, but the page is fine. Now, the social media page. Definitely got to get rid of this. It's definitely not necessary. It's just a little small pages here, and then it's just all blank. I mean, that's just really bad. We can just get rid of this altogether. This page is not even needed. If you're just gonna, you can just keep these here and get rid of that tab. That's another thing. The blog, we want to get rid of the blog for two reasons. Number one, you haven't posted since January 25th, 2016. So it just looks like you're not keeping up with the business. That's number one. It gives that impression. Number two, you're not a blogger, you're a business owner. So you don't have time to blog. What your website is about driving traffic, having people call you and email you so you can do lattes on location for them. And you want to think of this, your website is an extension, is your salesman, right? So it is a part of your sales force. So you want it to sell the customer on calling you on your products and services. The blog doesn't do anything, doesn't do that. Um, so there's no need for it. You can get rid of this page altogether, especially since you haven't basically posted in 2 years. Also, if you want to blog, what I would highly recommend is when I mentioned earlier, you don't collect names and emails from customers. What you could do is you could use this content in a newsletter that you want to send out. So you collect names and emails. It's free. You can go to MailChimp.com. You can get an account for free. Doesn't cost anything. And you can collect names and emails and send out brochures. I mean, send out content to people once a week or whatever frequency you like. And then, yeah, maybe you have people opt in. Hey, I'll send you a free latte recipe if you join my newsletter, right? You can do something like that. So that's another good idea. Let's see here, the contact page. Yeah, like I said, basically this contact page needs to go here. Like I said, this needs to be clickable, but this shouldn't go to your contact page. That's a big no-no. Shouldn't do that. And like I said, the website should get people to call you, and the web design is going to be about uh, driving traffic for you, getting people to call you. Okay, and that's definitely costing you customers. So that's something that you want to fix, and that we can definitely fix for you. So let's go over this again, Maria. Number one, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. Again, this your website should all be about driving traffic and having people call you or email you. You don't have that because you don't have click to call. All your numbers and emails should be click to call, so it can show on the mobile and the the desktop website. You don't collect names and emails of visitors. You should definitely do that. Like I said, MailChimp.com. You can get that for free, and that content that you were using with to blog, you can just send that out once a week. Get rid of the blog tab. That's not even needed. Again, the navigation and the design isn't customer friendly. Like I said, when you go down here, you get this bronze thing. You have pictures that don't match or that are uneven, things of that nature, right? So you want a clean website that a potential customer can just navigate through without any uh, hiccups on it, right? Or you have a social media tab that's basically all blank. And then, yeah, your call to actions are a little bit weak. So you want to drive traffic, have drive traffic to where people can call you, email you, get your lattes on location now. Call me now at this number, and then make it convenient for them to click on that number or clicking to email you. So those are the four things that we can work on. And then the tabs also look a little outdated. So we can definitely update those things. Okay, Maria, so you have my number. We'll speak soon. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye bye.